So once you're done cutting the perimeter and you did your arcing and you did your slide cutting and you removed some of your bulk, and just follow your teacher's suggestions on how to remove some of the bulk. Your teacher may have other suggestions on that, but you want this perimeter to lay nice and flat, and you don't want a lot of bulk in it, and you want it to have kind of a chunky edge. So I actually went in there and I did some point cutting into my perimeter as well. But when you're doing that, remember to always avoid the receding area. You have to be careful around that area. So most of my point cutting was right in the front area, just between the receding area. So now once you have your top left, you're going to divide it from back to front. And once you've got it divided, you're going to start at the back. And we can just take a vertical section right down the middle. And all you're going to do, we want some extra length on the top here. So if we use our guide at the bottom, if we see where that hair was cut, the shortest piece, that's going to be our guide, and we can just cut straight up from that guide. So there's our guide right there, cut straight up. What that is going to do is gradually increase the length, and it's going to be longer on top. And that's what we want for this short haircut. Once you've got your guideline cut, move it. It's a moving guide. Move it into the next section, into the next, and you're going to pivot your section. So we're going to go from narrow at the top to wide, narrow at the top to wide, and we're just going to pivot our sections. The same thing on the other side, and the same thing in the front. Start with the center panel and then pivot your sections, and that's it. The cut is then done. You can texturize as you would like, as suggested by your teacher, and then we'll start the blow dry, and this will be blow dry number 2.